Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Welcome to the witnesses this morning. I think it's good to see that we've got some consensus developing around the very impressive expansion of America's natural gas resource. I don't think that we'd be able to even have this conversation here this morning about the potential for gas in our vehicles if the resource wasn't so abundant and affordable, and you note that in your comments, Mr. Chairman. The growth in our natural gas resource offers, I think, incredible potential for new and increased uses as an economic energy source for our country. And for that reason, I think that the government needs to exercise caution, a great deal of caution regarding how and if it intervenes going forward. In particular, I'm concerned that certain forms of government intervention might actually cause more harm than good. As we speak, there are federal government studies and rules that are developing on topics ranging from air emissions, the definition of diesel, to so-called environmental justice, the practice of hydraulic fracturing, all of which, if improperly implemented, could undermine the ability to access the natural gas that we've identified in such amazing quantities. So I want to be clear that whatever opportunities currently exist and whatever potential applications that we might identify, it depends fundamentally on the continued investment in the upstream side of our natural gas resource. That could be jeopardized by federal intrusion into what has been, at least by the testimony that we've received here in this committee, a sound and improving state-based regulatory system. And that's how I'd like to see this energy revolution translate into better options for consumers. Continue the expansion of our domestic natural gas production, giving Americans a level of certainty that we won't deal with the same supply disruptions or threats of embargoes from foreign cartels that we see with foreign oil. That security results in both cheaper and more stable prices for natural gas, and those are very real, very compelling incentives for natural gas vehicles to develop. Our interest today is in hearing about both the existing federal barriers, but also in what federal policies threaten the ability of entrepreneurs and innovators to compete in the marketplace for vehicles. Importantly, I'm interested in learning more about the potential trade-offs that are associated with more cars and trucks running on natural gas instead of gasoline or diesel. I think we need to at least understand these dynamics, if not seek to address them in a responsible way. So look forward to the comments and the opportunity for questions with our witnesses. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.